Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bike Time. My name is Terry Toop, and it's great to be back. And today's show will be called Tech Time for Dad. We're going to talk about some of the tech items, gifts for dad. You know how we are, because we're in this era now. Everything's go go go. So we need to have gifts that are go go go. So I picked out some things that I thought would be appropriate for us fathers. Also, a sad news in the entertainment world. We'll get into all that. And I've been away, and I'll explain to you later on why I've been away. But let's have a great show. Let's come on back and let's do it. Live your funk, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, all right, all right. It's so great to be back, ladies and gentlemen. I've been away for a few weeks. I'll tell you what I've been doing. Okay, so the first weekend, I went up to Jersey to see my granddaughter, my son, and his lady. Then I went to a jazz festival in Jersey City. I went to the World Trade Center also, and great to see family and friends and all. Had a great time at the Jersey City Jazz Festival. I will be coming back there again. I want to give them a round of applause because that was fantastic. What else? Uh, I had to work a crazy work schedule, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I was delayed. I'm sorry about that. Once again, that was for that cheering was for the jazz festival I went in Jersey City. It was fantastic. Let's see if we can do it again. There we go. If I could show you the pictures that I took from Exchange Place downtown, that's part of Jersey. That's where the jazz festival is at, overlooking the Hudson. It was just spectacular. I was wearing shorts. It was kind of chilly, but and you know what? No complaints. It was great. Like the whole day, it was a straight shot for me to go to Jersey City. So I took Amtrak up. It was for the day. So I had caught the train back to Maryland. It was a 9:20 train. I got back here around midnight. I was exhausted, ladies and gentlemen, but it was a great time. What else? My Knicks lost in Game 6 against the Indiana Pacers. So now Indiana Pacers are playing um, Oklahoma City Thunder. Series is tied up 1-1. Now they're playing tomorrow in Indianapolis. So what else we got? Oh, very, very sad note in the world of entertainment. Sly Storm passed away yesterday at the age of 82. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't know. How can I say this about Sly Storm? He was very different. Okay. Uh, he was always late for his shows. I saw a video clip of him on Letterman where the guy was saying, "Listen, in order for you, I can guarantee you doing the show because you're notorious for blowing people off." And I goes, "Listen, I got to put up a bond of $20,000. You're gonna show up. You're gonna pay me this money." So he said, "This is around 80 something." And Sly Stone said, "Yeah, I was over at one. If you ever know Sly Stone, he's mercurial. But ladies and gentlemen, the music was fantastic. A quick biography. Um, Sly Stone was born Sylvester Stewart on March 14th in Denton, Texas, but grew up in northern San Francisco suburb of Vallejo, where he and his siblings quickly mastered a variety of instruments, notably guitar and keyboard. So Sly's brother Fred played guitar, and his sister Cindy played keyboards. Sly played keyboards and bass sometimes. Um, in the 60s, what they're saying here, just as the San Francisco music scene was exploding with global impact, Stone served as a record producer and disc jockey at KSOL, who listeners immediately took to his deep, resonant voice as he shared an incessant stream of hits being generated from area groups. But Sly Stone was more than that, ladies and gentlemen. He was a talented person, but he was different, you know. But if you ever get a chance, ladies and gentlemen, Sly and Family Stone was in the Harlem Cultural Festival in 1969. It was a documentary by Questlove called "The Summer of Soul." Um, Fantastic job for him to get all, because this happened, ladies and gentlemen. Believe it or not, at the same time as Woodstock. Okay, but the majority of groups that are performing were African American and Spanish. But Sly brought his group in there. Of course, they were a little late, but they put on a show. You hear me? They put out a show. They turned it out, and it was fantastic. You got to see the documentary. But Sly and Family Stone, check out another video. Go to YouTube. Um, Dance to the music at the Ed Sullivan Show in Manhattan at the Ed Sullivan Theater. You got to see that. It was all live. It wasn't stage or anything. That everything was live. Sly and his sisters going up in the crowd, giving people the five and dancing and everything, and everybody up there jumping. And this was in 1967, 68 on Ed Sullivan. You get a chance, ladies and gentlemen, check that out because um, he was bigger than life, but he fell into drugs and stuff like that, financial issues. One time he was sleeping in his van because he wanted to. He had a house, but he wanted to. But Sly and Family Stone, you had Larry Graham on bass guitar. Sly and Family Stone, they were fantastic. You hear me? His sister was on there. You name his brother Fred was playing, and they had in the group that was fantastic. I know they had a touring group of two people. Cynthia, what's her name? I can't think of her name. She passed away a few years ago, and I don't know if I think they replaced her with another trumpet player, but his hits, oh my God, so many hits. We want to start. Hot Fun in Summertime. Thank you for letting me be myself again. Family Affair. Like I said, I want to take you higher. Oh my God, classics. Everyday People, fantastic. If you want to hear a great soundtrack, ladies and gentlemen, listen to the Crooklyn soundtrack. And Sly and the Family Stone music is on there. Fantastic. Unbelievable. But as I say, the story goes, like I said, he died, and ladies and gentlemen, it's so sad. 82 years old, but he lived a life. He lived a life. Before I go any further, ladies and gentlemen, um, Sly and Family Stone was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1993, and the statement from his family said they thanked Stone's fans from the bottom of our hearts for your unwavering support. We extend our deepest gratitude for the outpouring of love and prayers during this difficult time. We wish peace and harmony to all who touched by Sly's life and his iconic music. But yeah, Sly and the Family Stone, fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. They were powerful back in the '60s, and hey, I have a Mr. Johnny Clifford. Thank you for coming on, sir. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming on. If you like Family Stone, give me a thumbs up. Okay. And so yeah, it's great to be back, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I was away, out of town, seeing my granddaughter, a whole lot of things, but I'm back. I'm ready to do a show. So today's show, okay, you're welcome to call in. Yes, sir.
Hello, mister. How are you?
Yeah, this what's that?
How are you,
Hello.
mister?
I'm doing
You
fine.
hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, fine, fine, just fine. Let me introduce myself. Oh, what's it?
It's all good. You good?
Okay, let me introduce myself. I'm from Russia. I am 42 years old already.
Okay.
So soon gonna die. Soon gonna die. Hi.
Okay. Welcome, sir. Welcome aboard. I was just
Thank
talking
you, sir.
about. You're welcome. You're welcome. Welcome to for coming on. I was just talking about how Sly Stone's music made a global made a global, was globally very good around the world. You probably, I don't know if you heard it over there, but Sly and the Family Stone, Sylvester Stewart, that was his real name, but Sly Stone passed away yesterday at the age of 82, and he had classic music. Everyday
Okay.
People, Wanna Take You Higher. He did shows. He did the Ed Sullivan Show back in the 60s. He was fantastic, but through his life, he became a recluse and got into drugs, and you know
Uh,
things happen. But thank you for coming on.
welcome, welcome.
So my show today, we're going to talk about tech gifts for dads. Are you a father by any chance, sir?
And my father,
Yes. Are you a father?
I don't know really. Maybe some kids exist for my for my kids, but I don't meet them. Maybe I meet them because one time I saw the boy. He was looks like me little bit, but couple times I saw him, and I saw him also in the dream. You know.
Okay, cool. So right now, I'm going to talk about some of the I picked out some gifts that I thought that for us dads that we like, because some of us like music, some of us like all different things. So um
All
the
right.
first item the first item I'm going to talk about is called the Sonos 100 Era 100 speaker. It's a smart speaker, and it comes with all kind of features on there. Um, so have you heard of Sonos speakers, sir?
To make lower,
What's that?
to, to make lower.
No, they're called Sonos, Sonos, Sonos speakers for your surround
So
sound system,
speaker,
for your stereo.
like a hands free,
What's that?
like a garnitura hands free.
Oh, I couldn't understand what you're saying. Let me turn this. Let me fix this for you.
Hands free. Free hands free. Garnitura, we call it in Russia.
Yeah, because we're breaking up here.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
yeah, it's all good. So let me talk about this speaker. So Sonos is a manufacturer that makes high end speakers for. They do surround sound bars and speakers, where you can do all kind of features with it. It comes with a inline adapter. Um, you can control. You can even use your voice to do certain things for the speaker. It's a
Mm-hmm.
two channel speaker. Can connect to Wi-Fi. Um, it has 100 watts of power output, and the output levels can be at 100 decibels, and the signal to noise ratio is 3 decibels. So, and it comes
Okay.
with display screen and voice control, and it could be and it's on sale right now at Amazon for $179. This is one they call this what they call a next generation speaker.
1,000.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So expensive.
Yeah, no, it's $179. $179, sir.
$1.
$179.
100. 1,000 you said.
Okay.
Was too much. Was too much
Yeah, too much,
for the
too much.
speaker.
Okay.
No, no.
Um,
I was sure you said 1,000.
oh no, sir. No, sir. I would never do that. I would never do
So
that.
you're from America.
What's that, sir?
You are from America.
Yes, sir.
You sounds like a little bit middle or south states.
No, I was born in New York.
So you are white or black?
I am a African American.
African American. Okay, I have my friend. Maybe you know him, Divinom.
Okay. Okay. I appreciate the
He's,
compliment, sir.
we have nice conversation with him. We often, not really often, but sometimes we spoke with each other, and he gives me one promises to send me a mailbox, or I mean a package from
Maybe.
with.
Okay. Okay. So what time is it over in where are you in Moscow or St. Petersburg?
No, 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 no. It's not Moscow, not St. Petersburg, not Leningrad, no Vyatka. So I'm on the west coast, Kaliningrad region. Kaliningrad. It's Ost
By
is
Sochi, right?
Kaliningrad. Huh?
By by Sochi?
It looks like Sochi because we're close to the Baltic Sea.
The Baltic Sea. Yep, yep, okay, yep, okay. Okay, cool. Well, like I said before, thank you again for coming on. I appreciate it. Stick around, listen to what we got. Okay. So the next item is the AirPods 4, the Apple AirPods 4. Okay. These are the little, I'm talking about the earbuds from AirPods by Apple. So these are on sale at Amazon, $99. Okay. But you can only
Okay,
use
okay, fine,
the
fine.
yeah. What's that?
That's fine, that's fine. So I have no iPhone. Can I use it with the Android?
No, not with the Apple phone, not with the Apple AirPods. No, they won't work with Android.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't work with it. You know how it is. They got they're proprietary. If you buy Apple earbuds, especially the AirPods, they won't work with Android.
Uh-huh.
They suck.
Okay. I, I see, I see. So your
Yeah.
name is Terry.
Yes, sir.
My name is Gena. Gennady, full name. Gennady. You can call me
Gennady.
G.
G.
You
Okay.
can call
Thank
me
you.
G.
Thank you for coming on, G. I appreciate it. Listen, I've spoken to people from Tehran, um, from Bombay, India, who
Okay.
else? And I've
I
had
have,
someone from
I,
Pakistan too.
okay, I see. So I have been in India, in Haldia, very nice city.
Well, I listen. You are very nice for coming on to my show. Because you're the very first person from Russia to come on my show.
Yes. Rusland.
Hey, how do you?
Россия. Россия это сила.
Russia. Okay, I forgot. That's Vidania. That's Vidania, right?
No, no,
Vidania.
no, it's goodbye. It's goodbye.
Oh,
Привет. Привет. О, здравствуйте. It's hello. How are you doing?
how you know? Okay, I forgot how because I used to work with the
How
gentleman.
how you doing? How you doing is как дела? So it's a question about how is your business? How you doing? How как дела? How's your business?
My podcasting.
No, no, I mean in Russian, ask how как дела? It's almost how's your business? It's explanation.
I don't follow what you say.
Sorry, you don't catch me. Okay, I will try to explain more easy. So,
Okay.
if somebody from Russia ask you как дела, he want to know how you doing. How's
Oh,
you doing?
okay, got you. Thank you. Got to now. Okay,
Okay.
okay, okay.
Uh,
So let me do this. I'm going to talk about another gift. Okay, for all of our
okay.
audience. So maybe you might have a girlfriend. You tell her, listen, don't buy me the
Okay,
AirPods.
I try.
Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. Whoop. We got another gift. So this will work with you. Okay. The Google Pixel Watch 3. Okay. Now you
Mhm,
can use this.
mhm.
This works with the phone. The watch works with your Android phone, but it's very
Uh-huh.
expensive. $350, sir.
Oh my God.
But let me tell you what it has. Okay. It's got a sleep monitor, email, accelerator, accelerometer, body temperature, EKG. Um, if you fall, it tells you you fall. They let the ambulance knows. Activity tracker, calorie tracker, stress tracking, payments, fall detection, heart rate monitor. It knows you like a computer.
Okay, okay. So how long does it keep the charge? Keeps the charge.
The charge on here, sir. That's a great question. The charge on here. Let me see. What is it telling me here?
Hours.
It's got 32 gigs of RAM in here. It doesn't tell me exactly the charge, but it's probably about, it's got to be at least 12, 14 hours on here easily. It's got a lot of stuff on here. So,
So
it's,
so it's about half day, yes?
yeah, probably because it's got all kind of stuff on it. But it didn't give me the, why didn't it give me
But
to,
the thing is that for such money, $300, my God, it
Mhm.
should be working 1 year without charging.
Right. Now that work, now that will work with your Android phone. So don't forget that, okay?
Okay,
The next item, do you gonna like this one? So do you like to fly on a plane?
sometimes.
Okay. So this new device is called 12 South Airfly Pro Bluetooth wireless audio transmitter. So what you do is,
Okay,
okay, you ready?
okay,
This
yes, I'm ready.
works as a transmitter and a receiver. Okay. So you're gonna um you connect this device in a headphone jack. Okay. It could be a tablet or whatever you have. Okay. And it automatically picks up the signal from your on your plane, on your airplane. All right. So in the receive mode, um,
Okay,
you're gonna plug it in, and it's gonna read that signal from the Bluetooth from the airplane, right? So when you receive it,
okay,
you're gonna hit your Bluetooth earphones, whatever you have, and it automatically picks up the signal from the airplane. You can listen to your movies and music or whatever you got.
okay.
Yep,
All right.
and this thing lasts for 25 hours. Now you want to know about this lasts for 25 hours, and it comes
25
with,
hours.
yeah, 24 hours for this one. Um,
That's not bad.
it-
That's not bad.
yeah, 24 hours, 25 hours. Um, it has all the features for Bluetooth. So you got aptX low latency, aptX X, SBC, all that good stuff, and it has USB charging that go with it. So yeah, this is something if you want to fly, plug this in, man. You listen to music and everything, you're good to go. All right. Okay, the next item I'm going to talk about here is it's called a Duress 152, which is a precision screwdriver set. Okay. So you know how we are nowadays. We think we could tear everything apart with any kind of screwdriver or whatever. This particular tool set works with MacBooks, PCs, um, iPhones, jewelry, Xboxes, you name it. It's all in one, and it could be yours for $30, sir. And it comes with 152 pieces in it.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
Let's see. One more item I'm going to talk to you about. This one is called, these are AirTags, and they do work with Android phones. So what you have to do is create a AirTag is very simple. Okay. Very simple. I have one. So what you do is go to AirTag website. They'll tell you how to do it. Set it up, set up your email account through there. Right. So say for instance, you got your AirTag in your bag and you're traveling, right? And you hit the button, you hit the you send a message to your AirTag. If you can't see it around you, you can hear it. It's loud as hell. And this has it's got Bluetooth features, so you can see the thing chirp. I mean, on your phone too. Only thing, it only has a
Okay.
350-foot radius. And you can track it. This is a tracking device. So you
Okay.
can go online and see where your device is. So this is an AirTag, and it does work with Android phones. Okay. All right. So listen, that's the end of the show, sir. I really appreciate you coming on, and I do like your company coming on here again. I will be doing the show. I do shows on Saturdays. So if you're let's see, you guys are what, 10 hours, 12 hours? What are you, 10 hours ahead of us? No, Russia's about 12. I think Russia's about you're 7 hours ahead of me.
Wait a moment, please. I will say correct time. My time is 0136 morning, night time.
Really? Wow, you just get home from work?
We got already the next day.
What's that?
Next day.
Wednesday. It's Wednesday here.
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday here. Yep, you are
We
responding.
got the birthday
Okay.
already.
Okay. Okay.
Wednesday.
But listen, I want to end this show. Do you like music, sir?
Yes, sir.
Do you like jazz?
I like from African Americans. I like Jamaica ska.
Okay. Well, I can't play that music, but I do have some light jazz for you. We're gonna end the show on this note. I want to say thank you, sir, for coming on my show. Let's give my man, how you pronounce your friend's name again in Russia?
Okay. So
What is your name again?
I will
Say that
smoke
again.
you. I will smoke you. Okay.
Okay, here we go. I'm giving you a round of applause for coming on, sir. See? Round of applause. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for coming on. And on that note, I'm going to say Das Vidanya. And it was great to have you on here. And I hope to hear from you again, sir. All right?
Me
All
too.
right.
Thank
Das Vidanya,
you.
sir. Take care.
Bye.
All right, everybody. Thank you for everybody around the world that's listening. To my friend Johnny over in Russia, thank you, sir. Enjoy your morning, your Wednesday. Everybody else on the East Coast or in North America, enjoy. Take care. God love. God bless. And we will be back together again this weekend. Take care.